You're listening to Carolina Forest Panther football on the Carolina Forest Panther Football Network, and it starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to Carolina Forest Panther football here on the Carolina Forest Panther Football Network on a dreary night here at Panther Stadium as the 5-1 Panthers get set to take on the 2-4 St. James Sharks in the second game of region play of the 2025 season. My name is Brandon Biskobing. I'll be bringing you all the action tonight, and joining me as usual, Miles Mauder. And Miles, before we talk about this game, let's go recap last week. Panthers dominating Saukesty at home to open region play. The onside squib kick, or whatever you want to call it, that they did to open the game, scoring within the first minute of the game.
First 10 seconds.
Yeah, first 10 seconds of the game. What kind of statement did that make for the Panthers going into the remainder of region play?
It's one of the best ways to start out your campaign in region
Absolutely.
play, is like going in there, beating a team that is usually good in your region, but this year
decent,
but they're not St. James level.
Yeah.
But Saukesty has been a decent team in this region for a while, and go out there and dominate them on your home turf is a good indication on how this year is going to work for the Panthers.
And not just that, we've talked about it all season long, and it's been a welcome surprise for the Panther fans this season. But it was a very multi-dimensional offense last week. Cameron Long threw for 227 yards and 4 touchdowns, and then Jaron Fox went ahead and got 227 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns of his own. So both sides of the ball, passing and the running game, was on fire last night, and we're expecting much of the same tonight.
Definitely. It will be a great game if we can get both things of the offense to work. Forgot the wording on that, but just how it works with both of multi-dimensional offense,
yes.
and how it gets together will help us go on to beat this St. James team and go into North Myrtle Beach next week.
Yes, and I know we talked about it a little bit last week with Saukesty and the potential of trap games and whatnot. I don't think you have to worry about that tonight.
I don't either, but
and looking at this St. James team, the Panthers have been absolutely dominant. I mean, granted, St. James has only had one winning season in their entire history, so they've been known as the cellar dwellers of the region ever since they've been in the region.
And that was not something I knew until I looked at the paper today.
Yeah. But not only that, but in the Mark Morris era, the Panthers have not lost to St. James. They're looking to they are on a 12-game winning streak going back to 2014, Mark Morris's first year. 2014. And the Panthers look to continue that tonight. I don't think there's any reason to expect anything other than a dominant performance tonight. I mean, the real question that you have to ask this week is, will we have a running clock?
Yeah, but we don't need no announcer's jinx right here.
No, of course.
You need to be careful when you're talking about that.
No, of course. You never know. Things can happen in football, obviously. But just looking at this game on paper, it should be a Panthers win tonight. St. James comes into this game 2-4, beating Lucy Beckham and Wando on the road. So those 2 wins are at least decently good. But then losing to Aynard, James Island, and Berkeley at home, and then losing to Myrtle Beach to open their region play last week in a game that surprisingly, and we talked about it at halftime last week against Socastee, they kept up with Myrtle Beach, and they were actually winning at the half last week against Myrtle Beach. So that may be something like you were saying with the broadcaster's jinx. St. James, they've had their struggles, obviously, but they're no slouches this year.
This St. James team is like a couple weird drives away from being 4-2.
Yeah.
They could have beat that Ainer team. They only lost by 1 point. They lost by 3 last week in Myrtle Beach. There's a good chance that they were coming into this being 4-2. But they just get unlucky in those 2 games.
Now,
and that brings them.
Their other 2 losses, on the other hand, were not anywhere close. 63-7 loss to James Island, and then 54-0 to Berkeley. So
to hold all the points, that James Island team is super good.
Absolutely.
They play Somerville tonight. That's gonna be a heck of a game.
That will be an interesting game. So yeah, both of these teams kind of coming in on opposite levels when it comes to their point differential. Panthers averaging 40.3 points per game and only allowing 22.6. Whereas St. James averaging 21.3 points per game and allowing 38. So maybe if those numbers stack up or add up, we might see about a 40-21 victory for the Panthers tonight.
There's a good chance this game could end up being 55-45 somehow.
Yeah.
There could be a really good chance that they come out here and do something.
So this should be a fun one tonight for the Panthers. And looking at the forecast, we were worried about it earlier, but looking at the forecast, it's not expected to rain until 11 o'clock tonight. So
we're having
fingers crossed that stays the course and that this game goes through smoothly without any issues.
Got a beautiful sunset all of a sudden, which I didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah, the clouds are parting a little bit. We see the sun setting behind the trees. And so we will take a moment for the national anthem. We'll take a quick break and then come right back with some more analysis, get you ready for kickoff here on the Carolina Forest Panther Football Network.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Tony McAfee, right here in Carolina Forest, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Tony and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Tony McAfee, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Looking for big flavor in Southern hospitality? Welcome to Logan's Roadhouse. From USDA choice Midwestern beef, hand-cut and aged in-house, to mesquite grilled chicken and fall-off-the-bone ribs, freshness and flavor come first. Our rolls, baked every 8 minutes. Open 7 days a week with 2 convenient locations, Myrtle Beach on Oak Forest Drive and North Myrtle Beach on Highway 17, right across from Alligator Adventure. Dine in, order online, or grab it to go. Don't forget a Roadhouse tea while you wait. No matter how far you've traveled, or if you're just down the road, get on the road to Logan's Roadhouse. We'll see you soon. Sweet! Touchdown Panthers! This offense is really heating up, just like Swig and Swine Barbecue, boasting a starting lineup that includes slow-smoked pulled pork, brisket, ribs, chicken, and turkey, plus all-star sides and desserts that are a touchdown every time. All served up with genuine hospitality from a championship team proud to be part of Carolina Forest Panther Nation. Swig and Swine always delivers a winning mix of quality, flavor, and community. Score big next time by huddling up at any Swig and Swine location and chalk one up in the win column.
Few moments away from kickoff, and the Panthers running through the Panther head to come onto the field here at Panther Stadium for this matchup between Carolina Forest and St. James. And I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but what are your keys to this one for the Panthers tonight?
So one of the biggest keys is just having the offense gel together perfectly good, and watching the O-line on this St. James defensive line. They might come in and try blitzing on them. It's a weaker offensive line than the Panthers have had for the last couple of years. And then if the O-line gets going, Fox gets going, and then the whole team gets going.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, in some ways this year, it's been kind of reverse of what they've done in years past, where it's the passing game that gets the running game going. And looks like the Panthers are going Coastal Carolina tonight, bringing out the motorcycles for the entrance.
What's up with the motorcycles, man?
Well, if you've ever been to a Chanticleers game, that's what they do when the Chants run out of the tunnel over at Coastal. So I guess drawing some inspiration from Coastal tonight.
Honestly, the only time I've really ever been to a Coastal game was like 2021, so I kind of don't remember that.
Yeah, they might. Well, yeah, I don't know if they were doing it at that point, but I know like over the last couple of years they've been doing it.
Bang, bang, the bang, the bang, bang.
And the captains are out on the field for the coin toss.
I wonder whose idea this was.
Yeah, I don't know, because this is the first time they've ever done it. So.
And they're like, we're 5-1. We can be cool.
we're gonna be cool and awesome tonight.
Hopefully that does not mess anything up.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I mean, the turf. Now, if this was still the grass field, obviously you couldn't do this. But with the turf, it's perfectly fine.
Is this Kid Rock?
I believe so. Looks like, while waiting for the official decision.
Hey, Tayshawn Granger's playing tonight.
There we go. I believe St. James won the toss, and they will defer to the second half.
Dang.
So the Panthers will start on offense to open the game up.
We can't kick off with our signature
Nope.
squib kick.
Nope. Well, I was gonna ask if you would expect them to do it again, but unfortunately they didn't get. They're not kicking off to open the game, so they don't have that opportunity to do that. And with how this game is gonna go, I mean, the Panthers may be kicking off a good amount of times, but it'll be after touchdowns.
This is once in a blue moon. I had never expected us to have motorcycles on the field.
When I saw the motorcycles come out, I was shocked. I was like, what is this, Coastal? And the Panthers will run out of the Panther head and onto the field. And we are just moments away from getting this one underway. The motorcycles revving as the Panthers run out of the tunnel.
They wait till my senior year to do this. Like, come on. We couldn't have implemented this.
Hey, every year since I've been here, they've gotten a bigger and bigger running out of the tunnel. First they had the Panther helmet. Now they've got the Panther head. Now they've got the motorcycles. That's what happens when you have success.
True. I wonder whose idea that was.
I don't know. I don't know whose idea that was, but it was a cool sight to see.
It was. Never expected in a million years to see some motorcycles on the field.
Both teams getting their final instructions from their coaches, getting ready to come out onto the field to kick this one off.
They're already playing good music today.
They always do here.
I know, but
Really?
today we're kicking it off with a bang. Honestly, this might be the first time I've seen us receive to start the game.
I haven't kept track of it this year, but you may be right. This may be the first time that the Panthers have received the opening kickoff.
I hope that's not like a bad omen.
I don't think so.
Everything I seem to see today is a bad omen, but
Let's
I don't know why.
Let's not be putting some bad juju out there. Come on.
I don't know why I keep seeing everything as like a omen to messing us up. That kid needs to pull his jersey down. Like he has half his blue St. James stuff out.
We are just moments away from getting this one underway. The kick is up, and we are underway in this one between the Panthers and the Sharks as the kickoff by Woods Herring will go through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
So the Panthers will start on the 20.
Two big things.
Yeah.
Tayshaun Granger's back, and the running back. What's his name? Forget his name.
Who?
Christian Bennett.
Oh, okay. I was
Christian
just going to
Bennett is
say
also
number
back.
5, Christian
Yes.
Bennett, yeah.
I don't know. As soon as I was about to say his name, I just blanked. That happens.
So, yeah, you have the three-headed beast of a running back squad tonight. Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side to start off for the Panthers on this 1st and 10 to open the game. Long. Takes a snap, hands it off to Fox. Fox tries to find a lane. Yeah, he has one. He is gone. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
Touchdown.
5. Touchdown, Panthers. One play.
What the heck?
And it is already a Swig and Swine Barbecue Carolina Forest touchdown.
Oh my,
So,
Jaron
what-
Fox.
So, ironically, even though it wasn't as a result of a onside squib kick, and they had the ball in their own territory, the Panthers proceed to get a touchdown. Not quite within the first 10 seconds, but within the first 13 seconds.
Oh my, Jaron Fox.
And if that's any indication of how this game is going to go, as the extra point is up and
It's missed again.
Missed.
There's a flag, though.
There is a flag, however, so wait to see what the call is on this. But not quite 10 seconds, or not quite 9 seconds like it was last week, but 13 seconds and already 6 points. And still waiting. Oh, I don't know.
Well, I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what the call was, or there was no call, but maybe someone went too fast. But either way, Keon Jan misses the extra point again. So with 13 seconds coming off the board, the Panthers already lead it by 6. We'll keep it right here because that was just way too fast. So if that's any indication of how this game is going, any change to your thought on a running clock tonight?
Yeah, totally. But also, Jaron saw and said, we're receiving the ball? Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's just get our kicking team immediately out there.
So, okay, now especially considering they just took 13 seconds off the clock, do we see them decide to try a squib onside kick?
The squib kick is coming. That is Keon's specialty. It's coming. I guarantee you. Mark Morris seems to do it every first time he kicks.
We'll see if you're correct. Oh. You need to remind. Well, although next week will be an away game anyway, and they may not use it. But as Keon Jan does actually boot it away, it's a high lofter fielded at the 30-yard line. But you have to remind me to make these gray and black jerseys.
Oh, yeah. I love these jerseys, man.
Yeah, Panthers wearing their gray primary, or their gray with
Alternate.
the gray alternates with the black black shoulder pads tonight, like they did last week.
Honestly, this gray jersey is one of my favorites that we have.
They'll go shotgun pistol, Will St. James, 2 wide on the far side. Sant hands the ball off and nowhere to go, as that will be.
He fumbled the ball. The ball is out.
Fumbled it, and the Panthers come up with it.
Oh my God. He fumbled it. Fisher had the ball immediately. I didn't even see the ball come out.
Yeah, neither did I. I thought they were just blowing the play dead because, stopping forward progress. But instead.
But I did look up at that running back. And I'm like, it didn't look like he had the ball.
Yeah, Fisher forced the fumble and then recovers it. And now the Panthers get the ball back on the 27-yard line of St. James in prime field position to score another touchdown with less than half a minute coming off the clock. Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. Long takes a snap, speed option, pitches out to Fox. Fox has a lane and just is unable to get past the final man. He is taken down at the 18-yard line, and they're going to say he was just beyond the first down. Oh, no, they're going to say he's just beyond the first down marker. So that'll be a Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest first down.
When we were talking to Trevor earlier, I'm like, I didn't know. I said 5 touchdowns in the first quarter.
You might be right.
I might end up being right.
You may be short.
True, I could end up being short.
If they score with this amount of efficiency, it may be 6 or 7. Shotgun set,
6,
2
7?
wide on either side. Yes, 6, 7. And they'll pass it on the slant route to Caden Cole, and he just walks his way into the end zone for another Swig and Swine Barbecue Carolina Forest touchdown. Just a little play action slant route to Caden Cole for a touchdown. Very simple. And with less than 2 minutes, just over a minute coming off the clock, and the extra point is good this time. And so with a minute and 7 seconds coming off the clock, Panthers already lead it 13-0. We'll take a quick break and come right back with more Carolina Forest Panther football action.
Sweet! Touchdown Panthers! This offense is really heating up, just like Swig and Swine Barbecue, boasting a starting lineup that includes slow-smoked pulled pork, brisket, ribs, chicken, and turkey, plus all-star sides and desserts that are a touchdown every time. All served up with genuine hospitality from a championship team proud to be part of Carolina Forest Panther Nation. Swig and Swine always delivers a winning mix of quality, flavor, and community. Score big next time by huddling up at any Swig and Swine location and chalk one up in the win column.
Panthers off to a scorching hot start as Jan kicks it away. It'll be fielded at the 1-yard line, trying to take it out, trying to find a lane, still on his feet, and finally getting taken down at around the 26, make it the 27-yard line. That'll be Elijah Ochoa on the return.
It feels so much quieter.
Yeah, well, a combination of in the press box it's quieter because of no TV people, and I think because of the potential for rain, it looks like it's only about half full here on the home side. High snap, hands the ball off to Grant, and Grant will get taken down after a gain. They'll say he was able to get maybe 2. Or no, they'll say he just got 1. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And even on the St. James side, it's only about maybe 40% full.
There was a lot of people here for Sockesty last week.
Well, Sockesty is a lot closer. But, I mean, it's not like St. James is that far. Shotgun pistol set, 2 wide on the far side, and that running play gets... Oh, no, it's a read option. Sant keeps it himself, but he will not be able to get much of anything. Just gets back...
I think he got at least...
They'll say he got 2. Or, yeah, they'll say he got 2, so I'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
He made the right decision not hanging that ball off.
Because he Grant got blown up in the backfield.
That would have been lots of yards.
Yeah.
Backed up on a third down. Now you at least gained a couple.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. Sant motions a man over to the near side. He'll roll out to his left, throws it on the run, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it out to Josh Harnish.
When it hits your receiver's hands, you kind of just need to catch it.
Actually, that'll be Aiden Smith, the intended target, number 6. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
Here comes the punt team.
So another 3 and instead of a fumble on the first play, it's just a simple 3 and out for the Panther defense. And with just under 9.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Panthers already have an opportunity to extend the lead out to 20.
Brandon, I think you might be right. We might get a running clock in this game.
I'm thinking so at this point. The punt is up by Sant, and that ball will go out of bounds. They'll mark it out. Their official is still walking up, and he will mark it out of bounds all the way up at the 50.
Really?
Yeah.
That is not where I thought that ball
That's
went
not
out.
where I thought it went out either, but the official is saying that the ball went out of bounds at the 50-yard line, and so the Panthers only have half a field to go to score another touchdown.
I mean, we are kind of far away from that side of the field.
True. Panthers back on offense. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Actually, they'll go 3 wide on the far side.
Touchdown right here, I'm calling it.
On the first play, like the first drive. And
False start.
whistles are blown. There's a false start on the Panthers.
There's still a chance.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a little further back now.
So that'll push it back to the 45-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 15.
That's where the ball kind of looked like it rolled out.
Yeah, I thought it went out even further back, like maybe the 40. Shotgun set, 3 wide on the far side.
They keep throwing River in motion.
River moves over to the near side. Snap, speed option, long, pitches it out to Fox. Fox tries to find a lane, and he does. Has a couple of men to beat and gets taken down at the 44-yard line. But a good, about a 11-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 6.
What would you call a bunch of sharks? A school of sharks?
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say it, and then you stopped. And you didn't say it.
Or, no.
A pack?
No. I know Preston told me a few years back, but I'm drawing a blank on it. A shiver, I think, if I remember correctly. Fox gets the handoff, and he'll get taken down at the 41-yard line, just short of the line to gain. So I'll bring up a 3rd and inches.
Oh, I know that guy.
3rd and inches for the Panthers.
Long look over to the sideline.
Shotgun set, 1 wide on either side. Thane over on the far side in the H-back position as well. Snap, hands the ball off to Fox. Fox gets the 1st down and a little more before getting taken down at the 35-yard line. That'll be another Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest 1st down.
Carolina Forest, 1st down. Falon is a goat with his little saying.
I was correct. It's a shiver of sharks.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing. Never thought of that as a word you would associate with sharks.
Shotgun set, 1 wide on either side. Long takes the snap, hands it off. Oh, no, play action pass, throws it towards the end zone, and it'll fall incomplete. Tried to get it out to Zincone.
Just a little short on the pass.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
If he could have just put a tad bit more power on
Yeah.
that ball, I think Zincone would have got it.
Now, I don't know if he would have gotten into the end zone because he did have a man on him.
He at least could have caught that ball.
He would have caught it. He probably would have gotten taken down at around the 4 or 5-yard line. 2nd and 10. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the near side. Long, snaps it, hands it off to Fox. Fox tries to find a lane, still on his feet before a shiver of sharks push him back at the 31-yard line.
They got in there, got past the line.
So I'll bring up a 3rd and 6. 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Panthers already up 13-0, looking to extend their lead out to either 19 or 20.
And if we can take as much time as we can to score touchdowns, that will help. You just stop them.
Yeah.
You get the ball back. You take 10 minutes to march down the field.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side, rolling out to his right, and there's going to be a false start. Looked like, I believe that was Caden Cole, who you could clearly see him jump before the snap. Oh, no. Yeah, they're going to call an offsides. It was basically a false start.
Yeah, basically.
Caden Cole jumped a little early, so that'll push the Panthers back basically to the original line of scrimmage. Make it a 3rd and 11.
So basically a false start, just change the name.
Yep.
Hurry up, you got 6 seconds.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. And the clock running down, and he does get it off in time. Rolling out to his left, looking. Long will take it down and run out of bounds at the 36-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th and 11 with 6:08 left to go in the first quarter. And
the way the kicking game has looked recently, I think we're probably just going to go for
they're
this.
definitely going to go for it because they're too far up the field to punt it.
Yeah.
And they're too far back for a potential Keon Jan kick or field goal. And so, the offense is still on the field. 4th and 11. And whistles are
Morris
blown.
Is taking timeout.
And Mark Morris called the timeout. So we'll take one with them. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter here on the Carolina Forest Panther Football Network.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Tony McAfee, right here in Carolina Forest, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Tony and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Tony McAfee, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Clock was running during the timeout, so now 5:44 left to go in the first quarter. 13-0 Panthers in the lead.
Yeah, how did they just forgot to stop the clock,
Yeah.
I guess?
So 4th and 11. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the near side.
Jaron Fox is off for this play.
Long takes the snap, rolls out to his right, looking down the field, and it is thrown incomplete.
He
caught it.
He caught that ball.
Wasn't sure if he got his feet down. Zincon with the catch, but that will not be enough. Oh, no, it is actually just enough for another Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest first down. Perfect route running on the out route by Zincon, knowing how far up the field he needed to go to get a first down.
He must have been close, though.
Yeah, it was close, but it was just, I think it was maybe a yard. Yeah, it was a yard beyond the marker. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Read option, keeper, and Cameron Long has no one in front of him. Touchdown Panthers. That'll be a Swig and Swine Barbecue Carolina Forest touchdown.
That's another one where the diversity of Cameron Long's game.
Yes.
Where he can either break a 50-yard run on you, not like
Well,
what he did right there,
yeah.
but or he can throw a 60-yard pass.
Well, and also the fact that Cameron Long can do that too makes this offense even more dynamic because you're expecting Jaron Fox.
Yeah.
You're expecting the ball to go to him. So Cameron Long just pulled it down. Everyone went towards Fox, and Long had an open lane. No one in front of him. Green grass in front of him for the touchdown. And the extra point is up and good. So with 5.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Carolina Forest already up 20-0 here on the Carolina Forest Panther Football Network.
Looking for big flavor and Southern hospitality? Welcome to Logan's Roadhouse. From USDA choice Midwestern beef, hand-cut and aged in-house, to mesquite grilled chicken and fall-off-the-bone ribs, freshness and flavor come first. Our rolls baked every 8 minutes. Open 7 days a week with 2 convenient locations, Myrtle Beach on Oak Forest Drive and North Myrtle Beach on Highway 17, right across from Alligator Adventure. Dine in, order online, or grab it to go. Don't forget a Roadhouse tea while you wait. No matter how far you've traveled, or if you're just down the road, get on the road to Logan's Roadhouse. We'll see you soon.
High pooch kick by Keon Jan is fair caught at the 25-yard line.
So, what is the mercy rule?
It is if you are up by, I want to say 40.
Okay.
It's either 40 or 45. I know they changed it a couple of years back.
I think we hit that against this team last year too, didn't we?
Yes, we absolutely did. Because last year, it was one of the biggest wins in program history. Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. They'll hand the ball off. And actually, they'll throw a screen pass out to the flat. It is caught, but nowhere to go. And that'll be a loss of 1 by Harnish.
He had that. He threw that screen pass, but the receiver bobbled it. I thought he was about to drop it.
Shotgun set, 3 wide on the near side. And last year it was 62-14, so it was a 48-point win. They'll hand the ball off, and it'll be a loss of a couple for Sant. Actually, he kept himself on that one.
They just keep moving backwards.
Yep.
I mean, as a offense, I don't think that's something you want to be doing.
No. Shotgun set, 3 wide on the near side. 3-step drop, looks down the middle of the field, and it's intercepted. Although this one, are there flags?
I do not see one singular flag on the field.
So another interception by Jay Alston this season, and the Panthers start on offense again already at the St. James 35-yard line.
There was a very good chance that there was going to be a flag right there.
Yeah,
I'm
because
surprised.
it looked like he hit him before the ball got there.
It looked like he mollywopped the receiver. I know mollywop is not a real word, but he hit that receiver hard, man.
Yeah. So Panthers on offense once again. Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side.
There's a chance we score 4 touchdowns before the first quarter's over.
Hey, you're getting close. Did you say after the first quarter or the first half?
First quarter.
So you may not hit 5, but you'll get close. It'll probably be 4.
For the first half, I said we'd be up 54-0.
And I think it was a false start on the Panthers, so that'll push them back.
Seems like something we've been doing tonight.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
They'll run the speed option, pitches it out to Fox. Fox tries to find lane, but nowhere to go as a shiver of sharks is right there to take him down. He's able to get a gain of a couple.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah. Actually, they'll just say he was able to get 1.
Wrapping up on the legs, wrapping up on the body. That was like a full-on tackle.
And so, okay, it wasn't 40 or 45. I looked to make sure. If you lead by 42 points or more after halftime. So the first the first half, the clock stops no matter what, as that pass is incomplete. Cole was the intended receiver. That'll bring up a 3rd down.
That pass was wobbly. It might have been deflected at the line of scrimmage.
So, yeah, if they're leading by 42 points or more at halftime,
then they'll run the clock.
Then it'll be a running clock.
Okay. Good thing to know. It really is.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. 5-step drop, a screen pass out to Fox. Fox finds the lane, breaks 1 tackle, and falls backwards to the first down marker. That fall backwards, I think, just got enough for a first down.
He was trying to stay up, and then he started shuffling, and then it was like, just make it to the first.
He kind of got lucky. He kind of just moonwalked his way to the first down, and that will just be enough for a Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest first down. Ball placed at the 25-yard line.
We got 3 receivers. I thought there was a 4th one over there.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on the near side. They'll hand it off to Fox, and this time he gets blown up in the backfield.
Absolutely demolished.
Hayes Cochran, the primary tackler on that one, for a loss of 2. And that'll bring up, actually they'll say he lost 3, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Shotgun set, 3 wide on the near side. Long look over to the sideline for Cameron Long.
Yeah, when you say long look over the sideline, it literally is long looking over the sideline.
Yep. Snap, hands the ball off. This time to Anderson, and he finds a lane and scores another Swig and Swine Barbecue Carolina Forest touchdown. There was just no one in front of Jaden Anderson right there, and he could have.
Where was the safety?
I don't know. He could have walked into the end zone.
Or the middle linebacker. There was nobody in the middle of the field right there.
So that'll make it 26-0 with a minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. The extra point is up and good this time. And that'll extend the lead out to 26-0 with a minute 28 left to go. We'll take a quick break and come right back with more Carolina Forest Panther football action.
Sweet! Touchdown Panthers! This offense is really heating up, just like Swig and Swine Barbecue, boasting a starting lineup that includes slow-smoked pulled pork, brisket, ribs, chicken, and turkey, plus all-star sides and desserts that are a touchdown every time. All served up with genuine hospitality from a championship team proud to be part of Carolina Forest Panther Nation. Swig and Swine always delivers a winning mix of quality, flavor, and community. Score big next time by huddling up at any Swig and Swine location and chalk one up in the win column.
27-0 Panthers lead it with a minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. And one other good thing as the kick is up, they'll squib it this time and it'll be fell on at the 33-yard line.
This is kind of my fault, but I thought this St. James team was
much better. You give St. James way too much credit.
I thought this team was so much better than what I'm watching right now.
I could have told you that. I tried to tell you this last week.
I know. I thought you were just being mean.
No. I'm not mean. I'm truthful.
I mean, I can tell that now.
Shot. 2 running backs set. They'll hand the ball off and nowhere to go for Jordan Grant. He will be held up for a loss of a yard. That'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And So one other thing to mention related to the running clock rule is, and this was changed a few years back. Before it was coach's discretion. Now, now once you hit 42, it doesn't matter. The rule is the clock runs. Shotgun pistol set, 2 wide on the far side. They'll hand the ball off again, and this time a prowl of Panthers right there to hold up Grant. He is able to get a gain of a couple on the run.
Let's get a turnover here and let's score quick. I need us to get the 5 touchdowns.
I don't think you're going to get the 5 touchdowns in the first quarter with half a minute left to go in the first.
Who knows? We could get a Mason Jones pick 6 right here.
True. That's the only way it's probably going to happen, though, is by a defensive touchdown. Long look over to the sideline for St. James.
I still don't understand how people get delay of game penalties. Like, it's the weirdest thing to me.
Shotgun pistol set. Sant takes the snap. Play action pass. Screen pass is caught in the flat. And getting close to the first down marker is Harnish. And that will end the first quarter. So, not quite 5. You came close. 4 touchdowns for the Panthers. And they lead it 27-0 as we head to the first quarter intermission. We'll take a quick break and come right back with more Carolina Forest Panther football action.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Tony McAfee, right here in Carolina Forest, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Tony and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Tony McAfee, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Start of the second quarter with the Panthers already up 27-0. And I think I have a prediction that you're going to be off by maybe 2 minutes on the 5 touchdowns because it's already 4th down. So more than likely St. James is going to punt it away here.
That would make the most sense. Did they not get the first? I swear they got the first.
You might be.
Yeah, it looks like they got the first.
You're right. You're right. They did just get the first. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball on the Carolina Forest the St. James 46-yard line. Shotgun pistol set. A speed option is fumbled, and the Panthers are on
Panthers
it.
got the ball. Panther ball.
Speed option tried to pitch it out to Glover, and Glover fumbled it, and the Panthers fall on it. And just like that, the Panthers take over possession at the St. James 36.
So basically you were right, but without the punting part.
Yeah, exactly. I was wrong about the fact that it was 4th down, but I was right that the Panthers got the ball back on the first play of the new quarter.
I literally might be a minute off.
I told you. Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. Long, hands, play action pass. He throws it down the middle of the field, and he's got a man wide open. I'll say 15 seconds off.
I was 15 seconds off. We could have done that.
Caden Cole on the reception and touchdown on the slant route, and he beat his man and took it to the house.
This is going to be a very productive Twitter day for me today.
Mm-hmm. That's another Swig and Swine Barbecue Carolina Forest touchdown. The extra point by Jan is up and good. And with 11:43 left to go in the half, it is already 34-0. And hey, well, they'll probably, considering they probably wouldn't go for 2.
Yeah.
They only need 2 more touchdowns to get to that 42.
Oh, my.
Now, if they decided to go for 2 on the next touchdown, that would get it to 42 if they made it. But more than likely, they wouldn't do that. So they'll need 2 more touchdowns in this half to get to the 42 mark already.
But it still wouldn't matter because it's not halftime.
Well, no, you're right. But then that would mean that the entire second half would be running clock.
That'd be fun. We literally could be out of here.
It is only 7:35. And yeah, we could be out of here by 8:30. Which would be great considering the rain potential.
Yeah.
The kickoff is up. It's a high but short kick fielded at the 20-yard line and taken out of bounds at the 27. And they'll give St. James the ball back. Panther defense will look to continue their dominance tonight.
So, who else playing in the region? Who's playing who in the region this week?
Shotgun set 3 wide on the far side. Snap, 3-step drop, looks down the middle of the field and is caught. Oh no, he dropped it.
Again, if the ball hits your receiver's hands, they need to catch it.
Elijah Ochoa looked like he had a leg on his defender, but he drops the ball. I thought he was about to go for 6. And tonight, outside of this game, the other 2 games are Myrtle Beach at Conway and North Myrtle Beach at Socastee.
Okay.
Shotgun set 3 wide on the far side. We'll have score updates for both of those 2 games at the half. Screen pass out to the far side is caught by Ochoa this time, but nowhere to go as the Proud Panthers are right there to take him down. They'll say he got maybe a yard. No, they're going to say he just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe.
Yeah. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Shotgun set 2 wide on either side. Snap, 3-step drop. Looks far side. It's caught along the sideline, but not enough for a first down.
And he wasn't out of bounds, so.
That was Zach Zerwoski on the catch. And that'll bring up a 4th and 2.
They don't seem to be punting, I don't think.
Well, I mean, at this point, although their quarterback is also their punter. So
okay, so never mind.
Yeah, they may be doing the Carolina Forest thing. Although, no, it looks like they are going for it. Shotgun pistol set. 2 wide on the far side and nowhere to go as the Proud Panthers take Grant down in the backfield for a loss of 3 and another turnover on downs, another 3 and out for this Panther defense, and the Panther offense comes out in prime field position once again, starting this drive at the St. James 33.
That was so much less effective than punting the ball.
Absolutely. Although I was about to say, at this point in the game, considering you're about to hit running clock territory, what else is there to lose, considering you have to score quick? Shotgun set, bunch trips on the near side, screen pass out, caught by McDowell. McDowell tries to find a lane, but he fumbles it. Ball on the ground. Waiting for the call. It looks like St. James got it.
It looked like Braden McDowell died. That was the roughest, just the way he was thrown on the ground to lose that ball made that was horrendous.
Yeah. And they will say that St. James came up with the fumble recovery. So the Sharks regain possession, ball on their own 16-yard line to start this drive. So the first mistake for the Panthers on offense tonight.
That was a really aggressive throwdown right there.
Shotgun pistol set. Sant takes a snap, speed option, pitches it out. Grant tries to find a lane and gets taken down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
I love speed options. They're one
Yeah.
of my favorite plays.
Yeah.
To where
Something that we haven't seen much this year, I guess, which is kind of surprising. We haven't seen many triple option runs by Carolina Forest this season.
that's something they do. I mean, I know I've been with this team for 4 years, and somehow I don't know that. But
Shotgun pistol set. A rollout to the right, throw on the run, caught in the flat by Harnish. And that'll be a gain of 4. Give me a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 6. But you don't remember the Panthers running triple options last year?
I do not.
You don't pay attention as much as you say you do.
I guess I don't.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. Sant, play action, screen passes, caught but blown up right as he makes the catch.
They're on, either they got the first down or they were barely not there.
Roman Fisher, that was Jay Alston on the tackle, and he just absolutely blew that one up. They're going to say he just got enough for the first down.
Barely.
Yeah. So that'll bring up a 1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. 3-step drop, throwing it deep, and it is caught along the near side sideline by Ochoa before he steps out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Make that the 44-yard line. And just like that, the Sharks are starting to move the ball on offense with 8 minutes left to go in the first half.
I'm not going to say that. Never mind. It's going to be nice. No reason not to be nice.
Hey, the Panthers are still winning by 34.
Yeah, but that could have been easily a well better defended pass.
Shotgun pistol set, hands the ball off, and Grant is blown up. He will get a gain of 1. Or actually, no, they're just going to say he got back to the line. Huggins and Handley on the tackle.
I really do like our defense this year, though.
Yeah.
I don't feel like how we felt last year to where somebody can hit a big play on us at any moment and we're screwed.
Shotgun set, 3 wide on the far side. 2-step drop. Looking near side, and it is incomplete. This time, Ochoa much better defended along the sideline, and he just could not hang on to it. Alicia on the deflection, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 10.
I wouldn't have been surprised if they threw a flag on that one, but they were both paw fighting at each other, so I am happy that they didn't.
There was neither side was the culprit.
Yeah.
Both were doing it. Shotgun set, 3 wide on the far side. Sant steps up into the pocket and he'll take it himself. He'll slide, but he will be a couple of yards short of the line to gain. They're going to say he started his slide at the 39-yard line, so it'll be a 4th and 5.
Number 10, Alex Sant slides down to the 39-yard line. 4th and long 5.
So they're going to go for it on this 4th and 5. Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. Sant takes a snap, throws it on a quick little slant route. It is caught, and that'll be enough for a St. James first down. Harnish on the reception.
They're marching it down here.
And he'll get taken down at the 29-yard line.
St. James finally locked in and said, we don't want them to mercy rule us.
Yeah. So, yeah, at this point, the Sharks, that's basically what they're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Is the running clock. 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Panthers lead at 34-0. 1st and 10 for St. James. Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. Sant takes a snap. Screen pass out to the far side is caught and trying to break through. Still on his feet.
Ball's
still
out.
on his feet,
Ball's
but the ball's out.
Ball's out.
Panthers fall on it. Panthers
Panthers
recover
ball.
the fumble and get the ball back and avoid any points from going on the board for St. James.
And that's the big D tackle.
Was that Johnson
Yes.
who fumble or forced a fumble?
You gotta love when your big guys are getting back in there and chasing after him and getting the ball out.
Especially when it's behind you.
Yeah.
Because that pass was caught behind him, and he was able to turn around, get on the receiver, and force the fumble. Panthers get back on offense, up by 34. 6 minutes left to go in the half. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the near side. Long takes a snap, play action, screen pass is caught. Trying to find a lane and pushed out of bounds at around the 35-yard line is Caden Cole.
I just hoped he didn't fumble because I was about to say we were going to go back to back to
Well,
back.
even if he fumbled out of bounds, it wouldn't have mattered.
But that would be a weird
So
coincidence.
that was enough for another Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 at 35.
With St. James taking as long as they did to do that fumble, we now only have 5 minutes left. So,
Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Motion staying over to the near side. Snap. Hands the ball off. Fox tries to find a lane. Still on his feet before a shiver of sharks takes him down at the 41-yard line. That'll make it a 2nd and 4.
there was at least, they had to have 5 people tackle it.
Yeah. Well, that's what you have to do with Jaron Fox.
For a small guy, man,
He has power.
He has power.
Ball is on the 42.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Long taking a long look over to the sideline. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Now he gets set. Snap. Hands it off to Fox again. Fox finds the lane, and he's gone!
He's gone!
50,
Touchdown!
40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Panthers!
Touchdown,
Another
Jared
swing and
Fox.
swine barbecue Carolina Forest touchdown. With 5 minutes left to go in the first half, the Panthers extend the lead out to 40.
The Fox running machine, man.
The extra point will get up to 41, 1 point away from getting a running clock in the second half.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
He's just dominant.
He is the best running back in the region.
Absolutely, if not one of the, if not the best running backs in the state, I would say. The extra point is up and good. So with just under 5 minutes left to go in the half, it is 41-0. Depending upon what happens in this drive with St. James, Panthers could have an opportunity for another possession.
I know this might be biased, but no matter what anybody says, Jaron Fox is the best running back in the state.
Absolutely. We'll take a quick break. Come right back with more Carolina Forest Panther football action.
Looking for big flavor in Southern hospitality? Welcome to Logan's Roadhouse. From USDA choice Midwestern beef, hand-cut and aged in-house, to mesquite grilled chicken and fall-off-the-bone ribs, freshness and flavor come first. Our rolls, baked every 8 minutes. Open 7 days a week with 2 convenient locations, Myrtle Beach on Oak Forest Drive and North Myrtle Beach on Highway 17, right across from Alligator Adventure. Dine in, order online, or grab it to go. Don't forget a Roadhouse tea while you wait. No matter how far you've traveled, or if you're just down the road, get on the road to Logan's Roadhouse. We'll see you soon.
Kickoff is up, and that ball will go out of bounds. And the Sharks will start on offense at the 30-yard line.
They need 1 point. And then we'll have running clock.
Yep. And we were talking about it when we were off the air, and I get it, but I don't at the same time. I still don't understand how Jaron Fox is not getting any looks at by Division I programs. Yes, I know he's small, but Barry Sanders was small.
Darren Sproles.
Yeah, Darren Sproles was small. Shotgun set 3 wide on the near side. A slant route pass is caught by Aiden Smith for a gain of 5. That'll bring up a 2nd and 5.
And who cares if he's small? If he proves what he does right here
Yeah.
in college, like, that's a worthy recruitment.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
at least give him a shot.
give him a chance.
They'll mark Smith down at the 36-yard line, so it'll be a gain of 6. So 2nd and 4 now.
The way that receiver got up, it looked like he thought he dropped the ball.
Shotgun set 2 wide on either side. It's a screen pass, and it's going to be called incomplete. They will call it a forward pass. Tried to get it to Rylan Williams.
What just happened there? Why are we abusing my D tackle?
And that was very lucky. That was just by a yard or maybe even half a yard considered a forward pass.
Yeah, that was barely a forward pass.
Yeah. Shotgun pistol set 2 wide on the near side. They'll hand the ball off and trying to find a lane, but nowhere to go. Gain of 2.
4th down.
And that'll bring up another 4th down with 3:50 left to go in the half. And so we'll see what St. James decides to do. Looks like they're keeping the offense out there. So if the Panthers are able to stop St. James on this play, the offense will get the ball back in St. James territory to start off the drive once again.
They might not be a punting team, man.
2 running back shotgun set. They'll throw a slant route. It is caught, but I don't think he got enough.
No, he was far in front of that. He got the first down. I don't think you knew where the marking was.
I guess I didn't. I thought it was at the 45, but I guess not. It was it's a first down at the 45-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45.
Stop him here. Come on, guys.
Shotgun pistol set 2 wide on the far side. They'll hand the ball off and getting blown up in the backfield. A huge tackle by Braylon Fernandez on Jordan Grant.
Gotta love Braylon, man.
And that'll be a loss of 4, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 14 from the St. James 41-yard line.
Any chance he's gotten this year, he's made the most of it.
2:45 left to go in the half, and now with how methodical St. James has been moving the ball on offense, more than likely Panthers will not have another chance on offense before the half ends. Hands the ball off, trying to find a lane, but only a gain of a couple.
I don't know if that's their goal or that's just how the offense runs, but
I think it's just how their offense runs.
But they are a slow-moving team. And I mean, I won't care about that if they just keep running this clock down. I mean, take as much time as you need.
3rd and 13 now. Shotgun set 3 wide on the near side. Snap, 3-step drop, launches it down the far sideline, but incomplete.
No flags.
Just a little over the head of Zach Zerwoski. And that'll bring up another 4th down for St. James. And this time it looks like they may be punting it.
Yes, they are.
The punt team is coming out on the field this time around. So with 1:53 left to go, the Panthers will get the ball back probably with around 1:45 left. And we'll see how aggressive Mark Morris is in trying to force the running clock.
He probably doesn't even know it. Oh, they're faking
Oh,
it.
they go with a fake, and it's completed. That'll be a first down and more. Carrying a defender all the way down to the 25-yard line is Aiden Smith. And a little trickeration.
Jelani looks so confused.
A little trickeration by the Sharks gives them another first down. And now they look to try to put some points on the board before the end of the half.
Jelani Lisi was walking off the field celebrating.
And whistles are blown. Looks like this may be a false start.
Timeout.
Oh, no, it's going to be a timeout called by Carolina Forest with 1:38 left to go in the half. And so now this makes, assuming that the Panthers don't get another stop before the half and the Sharks are able to score, makes the quest for the running clock a little trickier.
It does. Watch me roll. It's Superman that, you crank that Soldier Boy. You gotta love Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
A musical icon.
Yes. So instead of the Panthers being the ones to do the trickeration tonight, it's St. James decided to go a little trickeration.
I mean, that's something you can do when your quarterback is your punter.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to say the Panthers did it a couple of times last year. Shotgun set, 3 wide on the near side. Sant takes a snap, 1-step drop, launches it into the end zone, and it's intercepted!
No.
Oh no, he drops it.
He had the ball in his hands. I thought the offense was coming on.
I thought so as well. I think that was Alicia.
It was.
Alicia was right in front of his defender and leapt up. Looked like he had the ball in his hands, but just could not hang on to it as he came down. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Shotgun set. 3 wide on the near side. They'll hand the ball off to Grant. Grant finds a lane. He's still on his feet. Juke move. Goes to the far side and gets pushed out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
He almost ran into a ref. Please don't let him score here. Like, you played a perfect, flawless first half, and then you let him score, will be
1:15 left to go in the half.
not a great way to end your half.
No. I mean, you're still way out ahead, so I don't think it will impact them negatively in the sense of how this game is going to end. But they're going to go with the tush push.
I think we stopped it, to be honest.
Let's see. May this be a first in football history?
I think we stopped it. Yeah, it doesn't look like they called a touchdown.
No, they're not going to call a touchdown. I think this is a first in football history.
Somebody has stopped the tush push.
Hey, to all those NFL head coaches, call Mark Morris to ask him how to stop the tush push.
David Lovett. That's how you're going to stop the tush push. Come talk to Tim Carson, David Lovett.
Yep.
That's how you know to stop the tush push.
And St. James called the timeout with the clock running. 50.8 seconds left to go in the half.
I mean,
Could you imagine if they get down all the way to the 1-yard line and the Panthers stop them and they don't score any points?
That would be hilarious.
I mean, it's happened before in Panther history. It happened last year against Saukesty.
It happened that one year against Conway.
Yeah. So the Panthers will look to stop St. James at the goal line. It's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, we ain't gonna take it.
And
They're playing bangers tonight.
looks like they're going to potentially try the tush push again. They're going to go I formation, something you rarely ever see in high school football.
Tush push?
And
False start.
whistles are blown. A false start on St. James. And just like that, it is now second and goal from the 6.
Or is it not a false start?
Wait, nope.
They're pointing at each other. Offsides!
Oh, it's going to be an offsides on Carolina Forest.
Bull crap.
Not that it really matters because they're at the 1-yard line anyway, but.
Half the distance to the
Yep.
goal.
So, 6 inches.
6 or 7 inches.
6 inches. I really hope you get my reference.
Yeah. I really, really do not. I hate the tush push. More than I do screen passes.
They'll hand the ball off, and I think it was on the ground.
Foul ball! Please! I don't need a St. James touchdown.
And it looks like Sant was able to fall on it, but obviously did not get into the end zone. And once again, St. James is forced to call a timeout with 42.9 seconds left to go in the first half.
Is it third down now?
Yes.
There is a chance we stop the tush push through 4 times ago.
Yeah. And and considering where they are in the score, you would have to imagine that they're going to go for it on 4th down if it gets to that.
Honestly, would not be surprised if they kick a random field goal.
Yeah, you may be right. Watch, I'll be wrong, and they'll just decide to take the 3 if they don't score on this play. But what a even further momentum boost more than they already have if the Panthers are able to stop them from scoring from the 1-yard line.
Just put all the biggest guys in there. Like,
Yep.
this is where Brendan Williams would be very helpful. But no, he plays at South Florence.
They'll go I formation again. This time they decide to hand it off to the fullback,
No!
and again he gets stopped at the 2.
Holy. You gotta love this defense.
And the final timeout for St. James is called.
If it goes 4 times in a row, I don't know what to tell you.
So Tommy Norwood calls his final timeout, and now decision time. If you were Tommy Norwood, what would you do here?
Give us the ball. Logically, kick a field goal.
Okay.
Either run this tush push, get stopped, and
Well-
give us the ball in the 1, or kick a field goal and just give us the ball again.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, okay, so flip side. If you're Mark Morris and, they stop them here, and the Panthers get the ball back at the 1-yard line.
try one super long pass and then kneel it.
Well, you wouldn't really be able to kneel it, though. Because wouldn't you then be kneeling into the end zone?
Take one super long pass.
And then hand it off to
Jared Fox.
and see if he can do anything.
And if he can't do anything, he gets a couple yards, then kneel it.
And they are bringing out the they are bringing out the offense, and this time they are not in I formation. They are in the shotgun set. Two running back set. They'll run a play action pass, and it is incomplete. And the Panthers stop St. James 4 times from the 1-yard line.
4 times. 4 singular times.
31.4 seconds left to go in the half. And now what do the Panthers do here with a 99-yard field in front of them?
Score a touchdown. That's what we're going to do. This dude standing in front of us is a St. James fan, but he loves our music. He was so mad when they didn't score, but now he's bobbing his head.
Shotgun set. 1 wide on either side. Long. Play action pass. He'll throw it deep, and it is caught along the far sideline. Brady McDowell with the reception. And with him getting pushed out of bounds, that stops the clock with 25.1 seconds left to go in the half. They may do it. They may be able to get the 24.
That's a 35-yard pass.
That's another Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest first down. 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line.
Any chance they might kick a field goal?
Probably not. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Long, play action, 3-step drops, looks down the middle of the field, and it is caught by Zincone. Zincone tries to break a tackle, has a shiver of sharks on top of him, and finally gets taken down at the 15-yard line.
Hurry up,
14.1 seconds left to go in the first half. The clock will stop due to the first down. No timeout by Mark Morris quite yet. Shotgun set, 1 wide on either side. And a movement on the line, and this may be I think this is going to be an offsides on. Yeah, it's going to be an offsides on St. James.
Gotta love this 30-second drill we're having right now. What in the world? Zincone just kept fighting every single yard.
Actually, no penalty. I'm not sure what the whistle was for, but either way, and a couple of seconds for some reason came off the clock. 11.4 seconds left to go in the half. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Long takes a snap, play action pass, looking down the middle of the field, throws it into the end zone, and it is incomplete. Tried to get it to Caden Cole, but incomplete. And with 7.1 seconds left to go, probably only have 2 more plays left.
Go 2 quick ones right here, man. That's all you can really do.
Yeah.
Or 1 big one.
Well, I mean, with how close they are, they're at the 15-yard line, so even a slant route or whatnot, a quick pass, should get you into the end zone if it's completed. Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. Long snap, 3-step drop, now rolls out to his left, throws it on the run into the back of the end zone, and it is caught! Touchdown, Panthers! Another Swing and Swine Barbecue Carolina Forest touchdown. Caden Cole with the reception on the out route, and that will extend the lead out to 46. Well, or 47. It will be 48 if Keon Jan is able to make the extra point, and that took the entire time off the clock. The extra point by Keon Jan is up and good, and that will be how the first half ends, with the Panthers leading it 48-0. We will have a running clock in the second half. We'll take a break, come right back with the first half analysis and some going around the region, get you ready for the second half here on the Carolina Forest Panther Football Network.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Tony McAfee, right here in Carolina Forest, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Tony and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Tony McAfee, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Looking for big flavor in Southern hospitality? Welcome to Logan's Roadhouse. From USDA choice Midwestern beef, hand-cut and aged in-house, to mesquite grilled chicken and fall-off-the-bone ribs, freshness and flavor come first. Our rolls, baked every 8 minutes. Open 7 days a week with 2 convenient locations, Myrtle Beach on Oak Forest Drive and North Myrtle Beach on Highway 17, right across from Alligator Adventure. Dine in, order online, or grab it to go. Don't forget a Roadhouse tea while you wait. No matter how far you've traveled, or if you're just down the road, get on the road to Logan's Roadhouse. We'll see you soon. Sweet! Touchdown Panthers! This offense is really heating up, just like Swing and Swine Barbecue, boasting a starting lineup that includes slow-smoked pulled pork, brisket, ribs, chicken, and turkey, plus all-star sides and desserts that are a touchdown every time. All served up with genuine hospitality from a championship team proud to be part of Carolina Forest Panther Nation. Swing and Swine always delivers a winning mix of quality, flavor, and community. Score big next time by huddling up at any Swing and Swine location and chalk one up in the win column.
Welcome back as we are just a few minutes into the halftime. With the Panthers leading it 48-0, we will have a running clock in the throughout the second half. So second half should fly by if that's any indicator. We'll go around the region real quick. Looking for some scores. Go around the region. I want you to see. I want to see if you can figure it out. Myrtle Beach against Conway. Score prediction.
95-0 Myrtle Beach.
Actually, it's a lot closer than I expected.
Myrtle Beach must suck.
Well, yeah, this is not the Myrtle Beach of old. Let's just put it that way. They are only leading by 8 points, 14-6 over Conway.
I mean, I don't know anymore, man.
And then North Myrtle Beach is actually, and this should tell us something. Myrtle Beach is beating Socastee 23-6.
North Myrtle Beach is beating Socastee 23-6.
Yes.
I don't know what to say about Socastee anymore, man.
So, yeah, I mean, we kind of knew this already going into the season, but it is Carolina Forest and then everyone else.
That seems to be what it's been every year of my high school experience.
Well, outside of your freshman and sophomore year when Sumter was still here.
No, we won it sophomore year.
Well, you are correct. They did finally slay the beast that was Sumter in 2023. But prior to that, Sumter was the cream of the crop in the region.
I'm so happy they're gone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll go next level now. St. James only has 2 players in Division I right now. Ryan Largan, defensive back at Presbyterian, and Braylon Sapp, linebacker over at Wofford.
I forgot Wofford even has a football team.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kyle Watkins was there.
Who is that?
Quarterback for the Panthers from a few years back. 2021.
I thought it was Mason Garcia.
That's 2019.
Oh.
That's way further back.
How old is Mason Garcia?
He graduated college last season.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Dang.
Yeah, he was a redshirt senior last year.
Dang. Well, I want to talk about some scores outside of the region.
Okay.
Somerville is up on James Island 7-0.
Okay, so more than likely that will mean Somerville will win that region.
Irmo is beating River Bluff 21-0.
Not surprising.
And I don't know if there's anything else that's super important. James F. Barnes up 10-7 on Gaffney.
Oh wow, that's actually kind of surprising. I expected Gaffney to win that game.
Dutch Fork only up 13-7 on White Knoll.
Although White Knoll was good last year.
White Knoll's 5-1.
Yeah.
So
Didn't White Knoll make the state championship last season?
I think it was 2 years ago.
Or 2 years ago. Yeah, you may be right.
That year that Myrtle Beach had to play him.
Yeah.
Or whatever, not Myrtle Beach.
Sumter?
I think it was this St. James team.
Oh, in the first round. Yeah. You're right.
2 years ago.
But yeah, so prediction time.
4.
I'm going to push it back a little bit because obviously it's already 8:16, so I don't think we're getting out of here by 8:30.
There's really no chance getting out of here at 8:30.
But do you think we'll be out of here by 9?
155%.
Now, I'm pretty sure, and let me go back to read the rules. But I want to say that even if St. James were to score a couple of touchdowns and bring it under the 42 threshold, I don't think the running clock goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only times the clock will be stopped will be on timeouts, scores, and injuries.
Yeah. So
So,
hopefully, absolutely nobody takes a timeout.
which I don't think they will, especially if this remains a blowout. Here's a question for you.
Yes.
Will we see the backup start the second half? Or do you think the likes of Fox and Long and those guys will still be in, at least for the beginning of
For the beginning, I believe so.
How
and then
long
we'll, probably halfway through the third quarter, we'll see Matthew Kellner.
Okay. I could see that.
And then Christian Bennett, Drew DeForest. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I think we could get every single person
On the varsity roster.
on that varsity roster playing tonight.
I could see that. I could see that. Now here's here's another question. This game, if it ended right now, would already be tied for 6th highest point differential in program history. How high do they get?
What is first? What is the first?
The top
Yeah.
plus 68.
Is it diabolical to say we can score 75? Like,
So you think not? So you think they could break the record tonight?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's no
The
reason.
only reason why I say I don't think it'll happen is because I've seen plenty of these games, and a lot of them against St. James, I might add, like we talked about last week. 6 of the top 15, or 6 of the top 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 of the top 18. 6 of the top 18 biggest wins have been against St. James. So a third of those wins have been against the Sharks. And a lot of times, once you get to this point in the game, and especially now with the new rules of the running clock being guaranteed,
Yeah.
you kind of see a slacking off, where you're not going to see as many points being scored in the second half. So I think, could they get up to number 3, or, could they get up to number 3? I could definitely see them beating the plus 54 that they put up against Creek Bridge in 2007.
I was about to say, who is Creek Bridge?
I want to say they're a North Carolina team. But I don't think they'll get up to plus 63 they put up against Socastee in 2019.
Yeah. I mean,
They could.
there's a real good chance.
Yeah.
No reason to not be optimistic.
Yeah, no, I get it. Because they'd only need one touchdown to break plus 54.
Yeah.
So that's definitely within reach.
That's what we did last year, right?
What, against St. James?
Yeah.
You were close. It was plus 52. Or no, that was in 2019. Last year was, let's see. There it is. It was plus 48 last year.
Oh, okay.
Because St. James was able to score 2 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
If it wasn't for that, because the Panthers scored 62,
Yeah.
but they allowed 2 touchdowns.
I remember that game because we scored so much.
Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, out of the
YMCA. YMCA.
having fun there.
Of course.
Out of the 19, I want you to. I want to see if you can figure out how many have I been around for out of the top 19.
10 of them.
Not quite.
8.
Only 5, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that's because a lot of them were in 2019, which was the year before I started calling games.
See, this is why you should have started a year earlier.
I
Brandon.
agree. I agree, because then I would have been able to call a lower state championship game.
Yeah, against the powerhouse.
Yes, against Dutch Fork. Well, but then again, the Panthers did make it to the lower state. No, it was the lower state semifinals the next year against Dutch Fork as well, and got absolutely railroaded.
And that 2021 year too, didn't they go far?
No, well, the 2021 year they made it to the lower state semis, but that was when they got clobbered by Fort Dorchester.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid Fort D, man. We lost that my freshman year to them.
Yep.
That was depressing. It was 40 degrees.
Uh-huh.
It was cold.
Yeah.
It was windy.
Yep.
It was frost.
It was miserable.
It was.
And then we get blown out.
It was a 35-point loss.
Yep. I could have handled freezing my butt off in that press box if we would have won.
Honestly, one of the worst games I've ever watched in the Mark Morris era.
Mm-hmm. But this year's team is, I would argue that this year's team is exceeding expectations.
150% are they exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, because especially with how much talent was lost in the offensive line, I was expecting Jaron Fox to have at least a few issues here and there.
I had us at 7-3 like we were last year. Or whatever. We would have been 7-3, but that stupid tie.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know how good Hartsville was going to be. I didn't know how good
now
Ashley Ridge was going to be. It was like, those were toss-ups.
Those were toss-ups. I'll agree with you there.
Irmo, I knew.
Irmo, we knew going into that game that was going to be it. Although they, like we talked about a couple of weeks back, that was a moral victory for the Panthers because they were able to not only limit Irmo to fewer points than they gave up here last year, but they also scored 2 more touchdowns than they did last season.
Would there be any chance we see Irmo in the state playoffs?
I don't believe so. I think Irmo, because when we were talking to Trevor, thank you. I always forget his name. But when we were talking to Trevor, he mentioned that Irmo, I believe, is in Division 2.
Okay.
So they have a separate playoff bracket than we would.
When did they do the division stuff? Have they always
2
had the
years?
division
No,
stuff? Okay.
that started in the last realignment 2 years ago.
Okay.
So this year, there's speculation that they may go back to just one 5A division, but they'll only take the top 32 teams in the state, which, if that happened, the Panthers would be screwed because we would be one of the top 32 teams, but our region would be all over the place. The beach region would be no more. As the second half gets underway and the kick is fielded by St. James.
I forgot we didn't kick off to start.
No, we received.
I mean, we technically did, but...
But yes, I get what you're saying. So St. James will start on offense at their own 31-yard line. Shotgun set 3 wide on the far side. 3-step drop for Sant. Sant throws it near side. It is completed and pushed out of bounds is Zerwoski. And that'll be a gain of, they'll say he got 6. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4.
Already 1 minute off the clock, and they only ran one play.
Yep, well, because running clock.
Gotta love the running clock, man.
Shotgun set 3 wide on the far side. They'll hand the ball off. Trying to find a lane is Grant, but he'll get held up by a prowl of Panthers for no gain. Well, they'll say maybe he got half a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 3.
And number 20, Jordan Grant on the carry. Tackled by a host of Panthers.
I can finally see the scoreboard today,
Yep.
which is great.
Minute and a half already off the clock, and it feels like we just started.
I mean, technically, we literally did just start.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
What just fell down?
I don't know. Something fell from above us at the top of the press box. Shotgun set 3 wide on the far side, throws it near side, and it's caught by Zerwaski. And he will be just get enough for the first down. Ball spotted out at the 45-yard line.
It was just a Gatorade bottle.
Ah, okay.
I was just making sure it wasn't something serious
Yeah.
that I had to run up to the press box.
Shotgun set 3 wide on the far side. Speed option is pitched out to Grant, but nowhere to go for him. And he'll get taken down after a gain of 1. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll say he got 2, so it'll be 2nd and 8.
It's already 9:20 left.
Yep.
Ow.
Shotgun set 2 wide on either side.
Is it 4th down?
No, 2nd down.
Oh,
They got
the first.
they got a first down. Screen passes caught out on the far side flat by Harnish, but he will be ferried out of bounds for a loss of 3, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 13. Jelani Alicia on the push out of bounds.
Gotta love her. I'm gonna not say this the entire 5 seconds, entire second half, but you gotta love the running clock.
Oh, yes, of course. Shotgun set 3 wide on the near side.
I have no idea who that kid was. They just waved.
Sant, 3-step drop, looks far side, throws it, and it is intercepted. Taking it back, trying to put more points on the board, still on his feet, and finally gets pushed out of bounds. Ray Cunningham, the backup strong safety on the interception, and the Panthers will start on offense already in St. James territory.
Good play right there.
Absolutely, another great pick. That ball was just lofted by Sant, and Cunningham got right underneath it, and that was an easy interception.
Never mind, they're running backups already.
Yeah, they're already bringing the backups in. Kellner already in.
I mean, no reason to wait almost to get people hurt. Like
Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Kellner takes the snap, hands the ball off, trying to find a lane, and has a lane, but gets taken down by Jonathan Meza. That is enough for a Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest first down. I can't tell what number.
I think that's Jaden Anderson.
Oh, okay.
I could be completely
No,
wrong.
I think it looks like 20. No, you are correct. It is 27.
That's a 7.
Yeah, I thought it was a 3 for a second.
Do we even have a 23?
Yes, I believe so.
Hayden Collier.
Yeah, Hayden Collier.
I questioned myself and immediately knew the answer.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Play action pass. Kellner looking, rolling out to his right, and just throws it away. Kellner trying to find something there on that play, but just ran out of space and just threw it away to avoid the sack.
Let's go cheerleading. They're going to Dutch Fork for the finals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is Dutch Fork as good at cheerleading as they are at football?
I think that's just where they host it, to be honest.
Shotgun set, 1 wide on either side. Kellner takes the snap, hands the ball off, and Anderson is held up by a shiver of sharks. Right, they'll say he was able to gain maybe 2. Oh, that's actually Christian Bennett who got that carry.
Yeah, if you see a smaller guy in the back,
Yeah, that's
it's going to be
Bennett,
Christian
yeah.
Bennett. He's the smaller power back. Jaden
Yep.
and Fox are the.
Yep. So I'll bring up a 3rd and 8.
I mean, I don't. When I think of small, I think of not to be mean to Christian Bennett at all,
Yeah.
but that's what I think of as small.
Yeah.
I don't get what they are calling Fox small.
Yeah. I
Like,
guess for the college level. Shotgun set, 1 wide on either side. 3-step drop for Kellner. Kellner looking near side. It is caught along the sideline on the comeback route.
Tayshawn Granger.
Tayshawn Granger on the reception. That was a good route run by Tayshawn Granger.
It was.
And that will be just short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th and 2. And it looks like the Panthers will go for it, considering it's on the 25-yard line of St. James. Too far for a field goal attempt. I don't think they'd even try it anyway, even
Yeah.
if they were in goal-to-go situation. And definitely too far up the field for a punt. Shotgun set, 1 wide out on either side. Motions the tight end from the near side to far side. Hands the ball off to Bennett. Bennett tries to find a lane. He'll be close.
I think he got it.
They're going to say he got it. He gets up to the 20-yard line, and that'll be enough for another Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest first down.
What fell down there?
Is this whole press box falling apart now?
I hope not.
4:12 left to go in the third quarter already. And see, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
With a running clock, the Panthers are not going to have time to score the type of points that they would need to get up to, a 68-point type situation. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Kellner, snaps it, throws it far, look near side, then threw it far side, and it'll be a little short. I think that might have been tipped.
Probably.
And it will fall incomplete. Bring up 2nd down. 3.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter already. And, yeah, we're definitely getting out of here before 9 o'clock.
Sorry. That's my quiet sneeze.
Oh, okay. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side.
I'm not dying.
Kellner takes a snap. Play action pass, rolls out to his left, throws it on the run, and it is completed on the flat.
Ball caught by number 20,
Dominic Francisco on the reception. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. 39, actually. 2:45 left to go in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, you basically missed the entirety of this game. Panthers up 48-0. We've got a running clock here in the third quarter as a result of the Panthers being up so big. Shotgun set, 2 wide on the far side. Kellner keeps himself on the read option, and he will get taken down after a gain of 3.
15, Matthew Kellner on the carry.
Again, I don't know if they're going to kick it. It's too far to punt it.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to kick it. It's a 4th and 7.
We're on the 25.
And the 22.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not good at reading that.
Or actually, no, I take that back. No, it's a 17, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
We're that far down there?
yep.
Interesting.
But they're going to go for it.
I feel like I'm a little lost.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on the near side. Kellner takes a snap, rolls out to his right, looking, throws it on the run, and it is tipped, incomplete. And that'll be a turnover on downs for the Panthers, giving St. James the ball back on their own 17-yard line with a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter.
And St. James will take over on downs.
Gotta love us Sharks. They think they're a great white. They play more like a whale shark.
A little minnow.
Yeah, they
Minnow
a
shark.
minnow. They ain't no what great white. They just a baby. Sorry, I'm quoting my favorite quotes of the
And whistles are blown. I think this is going to be a false start on St. James. Oh, no, it's going to be an offsides on the Panthers.
There's always some good quotes after the game from some of these players.
Oh, yes.
I mean, not most of them am I allowed to say on air, but some of them, yeah.
Half a minute left to go in the third quarter. Shotgun set 2 wide on either side. Throws it far side, and it is caught on
Inbounds.
the far side sideline at the 30-yard line. And that'll be enough for a St. James first down. And that should do it for the third quarter. And
Already.
that will end the third quarter already. No points scored in the third quarter, which flew by like lightning. But the Panthers go into the final quarter up 48-0. Running clock will remain. So this should probably go by in about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break. Come right back with more Carolina Forest Panther football action.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Tony McAfee, right here in Carolina Forest, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Tony and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Tony McAfee, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Start of the fourth quarter here with a running clock. And do you remember? I don't remember what time was it when the third quarter started?
8:26.
So it took exactly 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So the clock did not stop once. Shotgun set 3 wide on the far side. Sant takes the snap, throws it, and tripping and incomplete. The wide receiver that I'm assuming he was targeting there, Harnish, tripped.
You got the ball in your hands. How do you drop that?
And that will bring up...
That should have been your career pick. That should have been your first career pick.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
40 seconds already off the clock.
Shotgun set 3 wide on the far side. Sant takes the snap. 5-step drop. Screen pass is caught, but blown up in the backfield by a prowl of Panthers.
Who is number 17?
Number 17. That is Carmelo Mazel.
Cameron Mazel.
Tackled by number 17, Cameron Basil.
Having to go into the
Ball's on the 29-yard line.
full roster now, with them bringing in the backups.
The backups of the backups.
Yep. Snap, 3-step drop, throws it near side, and it is
Is there a flag? There is a flag.
incomplete, I believe, and there is a flag.
Head on down to the concession stand and grab your pizza. It's half off. Half off pizza. You know you don't want to cook tonight? Head on down to the concession stand and grab you some pizza. It's half
I think that was Aiden Armstrong on,
Yeah.
on the coverage.
Waiting on the call.
I think they're going to take it away.
It's going to
Or
be a
they're gonna
pass
move it up.
interference on the Panthers. So that'll push the ball up to the 44-yard line.
be first down for the St. James Sharks.
Shotgun set, 2 wide on either side. Sant takes the snap, runs the jet sweep, hands it off, trying to find a lane before being scurried out of bounds. Josh Harnish on the carry.
There's all these weird noises coming from this press box today.
Ball spotted on the 45-yard
I don't even know where they're coming from, what is happening.
9 minutes left to go in this one. Running clock, so more than likely the Panthers will not get any further up. I mean, they may score one more touchdown. Shotgun set 3 wide on the near side, rolling out to his right, throwing on the run, and it is almost intercepted.
Good defense there by Jay Alston.
Alston on the coverage, almost picking it off, but if he would have been able to hang on to that one, he would have been gone.
Yeah.
And it'll bring up a 3rd and 9. Like we mentioned during the halftime show, if this game stays as is, it will be tied for the 6th biggest win in program history. Shotgun set 3 wide on the near side. They'll hand the ball off, trying to bounce it to the outside on the far side, but getting pushed out of bounds is Glover. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Are they supposed to stop the clock when they
No.
go out of bounds or no?
No.
Okay.
That's the point of the running clock. The only time it stops is on official timeouts and penalties and injuries.
Okay.
Shotgun set 3 wide on the near side. Snap, Sant looks, throws it middle of the field, and it is caught along the sideline, and he will just be enough for a 1st down for St. James. Like I mentioned before, if this game stays as is, it would be tied for the 6th biggest win in program history, tied with a 48-0 win over Battery Creek in 2011, and ironically tied with what the Panthers did to St. James last year in that 62-14 victory.
Intercepted!
And it's intercepted.
Jay Alston.
Jay Alston on the interception, and the Panthers take over on offense at their own 41-yard line with 6:50 left to go in the game. Panthers now will try to score probably one more time. This may be the last drive of the game.
Yeah, that
with
was
the clock still running with the running clock. 6.5 minutes left to go.
2 picks today for Jaden Olsen.
Shotgun set 2 wide on either side. Kellner takes a snap, throws a slant route, or actually more of a hook route caught by River Thane. And that'll be a gain of 6. Make it actually gain of 4, make it 2nd and 6. Shotgun set. 1 wide on either side. Ball on the 45-yard line. Snap. Kellner hands the ball off and stopped after a gain of 6 is Christian Bennett. That'll be enough for another Tony McAfee State Farm Carolina Forest 1st down. Get it into St. James territory at the 48-yard line.
Those 2 defensive tackles they have in there now are ginormous. Like 6'5",
Yeah.
300 pounds, ginormous. Like,
Shotgun set, 1 wide on either side. Kellner takes a snap, read option, but whistle is blown. It's going to be a false start on the Panthers. 5 minutes left to go.
they ain't stopping the clock. The refs don't care. The refs seem like they just want to go home. For once.
Yeah.
For once.
Yeah.
Refs.
Well, when it's a blowout like this, yeah, you're going to just be like, I'm done. So that'll move the ball back to the Panther 47-yard line.
I just realized something. This defense produces a lot of turnovers.
Yes.
Like,
Which is good.
which is a really good thing, but like way more than the rest of the defenses
Yeah.
since I've been here.
Yeah. Shotgun set, 1 wide on either side. Slant route pass is caught at the 46-yard line. That'll be Granger on the reception.
There's a chance that we'll be out of here before 9 o'clock starts.
Yeah, I could see that considering it's already down to under 4 minutes left to go in the game. 2nd and 8. Shotgun set, one wide on either side. And the Panthers in no hurry right now. Kellner motions a man, takes the snap, hands off to Bennett. Bennett tries to plow through the line and gets taken down at the 41-yard line. 3.5 minutes left to go. And more than likely, considering how methodical they're moving the ball and how I don't think they're really in a hurry to score, looks like this is probably going to stay at the number 6 slot.
This might be the first Friday night that I might, after a football game, that I'll be home and my parents are awake. Besides, well, both of them will be awake.
Yeah.
Because used to have them come pick me up.
Shotgun set, one wide on either side. Kellner takes the snap, throws it near side, caught. A little sliding catch.
Andrew Shoup.
By Andrew Shoup.
Everybody's getting their game today.
Yep.
If you don't have a catch on the season, here's your catch.
Yep.
You haven't played all year.
You get a catch. You get a catch. Everyone gets a catch.
You get a rush. You get a defensive snap.
2.5 minutes left to go.
Say hi.
Kellner takes a snap, hands it off, trying to find a lane, but Bennett gets held up after a gain of a couple. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 8.
Need about
2 minutes.
Eight more yards.
2 minutes left to go. Yep, 8 more yards.
Get the first down. You kill this clock. Then you can probably kneel.
No, you wouldn't kill the clock.
Again, if your parents dropped you off tonight, make sure you call them for a ride home. The stadium would be closing right after the game. So
You gotta assume that with how this is going, yeah, they're not even trying to score again. I mean, unless Christian Bennett breaks off a big one or something.
Yeah.
It's more than likely. Screen passes caught along the near side sideline by Poor, and he will get pushed out of bounds. What did we say? You get a ball. You get a ball. Everyone gets a ball. Jaden Poor on the reception, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
If you don't get a catch all season, here's your one game.
Here's your one game. I think he got a catch earlier on in the season, but one guy we haven't seen yet is Dawson Mator.
He hasn't played all year.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So he's the one guy that they may have to put out there.
He can't. I mean, physically, he is broken.
Oh, you're right.
I just got a notification that said rain moving in. So
hey, we got lucky.
We did get lucky.
I said it. This was the perfect situation for the Panthers to get this game in before the rain was coming in. Bennett gets a handoff. He breaks through, but runs, absolutely railroads the official who was in his way. He put a hit stick on the official.
That's why you get out of the way.
And that probably stopped the touchdown.
It did.
That probably saved St. James from having another touchdown scored on them. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Shotgun set, one wide on the other side. They'll hand off to Bennett again. Bennett tries to break through but gets stood up at the 27-yard line. And yeah, the play clock is behind the game clock, so looks like it looks like the Panthers are coming off the field, and that will do it.
Game over, baby.
So the Panthers get their 2nd shutout of the season. Their first one back in week 2 at New Hanover.
6-1.
And they extend their record to 6-1. St. James falls to 2-5. And this win goes down as tied for the 6th highest in program history, tied with a 48-0 win over Battery Creek in 2011 And, ironically, the Panthers did the exact same shellacking to St. James last season, albeit last year it was 62-14.
Yeah.
So
wonderful game for the Panthers,
absolutely.
Man. I love this, and I love that we're winning games.
Yeah. Dominant performance for the Panthers once again. Next week, Panthers go on the road to North Myrtle Beach to take on the Chiefs. That game will start at 7:30. Pre-game show will start at 7:15. Before we sign off, any final words?
All we do is win.
Yes, absolutely. That is all the Panthers do is win, extend their record out to 6-1 with a 48-0 victory over St. James. For Miles Matter, I'm Brandon Biskobing saying so long, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Once again, final score 48-0. Panthers dominating St. James with a full second half running clock.